Hi, welcome to my channel. This is everything I sewed in the year 2024. This is the first year I actually decided to take my sewing machine out of the box and use it. So we're going to be going through every single piece that I've made and all the mistakes. So starting off, this is the first thing I made, January 2024. Wait, this is future Olivia speaking. This is not the first thing I made in 2024. I'm going to show the first thing at the very end because it's the very worst thing I made. Okay, enjoy the video, bye! I started off with this project because I heard that circle skirts are pretty easy to work with. I remember spending the whole day trying to make this. The buttonholes are just cut in, I didn't sew around them. I also didn't use a matching thread color and there's a lot of raw edges. But I'll rate this a 7 out of 10 because it's kind of cute. Oh my god, I strongly dislike this one. I tried cloning my favorite pair of overalls and it just did not go right at all. But I mean, at least there's like a cute front pocket. I braided these random pieces of fabric to make straps because I was too scared to waste any fabric, but yeah. I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 10 because it'd be cute if it was just pants. Now this was my first proud project. At the time I still did not know what a clean edge was, so they're all like raw edges. But it was my first pair of shorts and I did a pocket. Just one because I was still scared like to do pockets for some reason. It's just like really intimidating at first, but now I'm like a pocket professional. At least the side seam ones. But then I made a matching pair for my son and I made a dress for my daughter that it looked terrible, but I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Oh my goodness, so this is one of my favorites that I got the material from Hobby Lobby. It was like, gosh, $1 maybe. It was on clearance. It was really cheap. But I cloned one of my favorite wrap shirts that I got from Windsor.
I didn't make the straps long enough though.
It's cute because you could wear it a few different ways. You could tie it in the back, you could tie it in the front, and I like to just tuck it in the back, to be honest, instead of tying it. But I double lined the front and all the edges are clean, and this is like, oh, one of my favorite projects. I did so good on it. I'm so proud of it. I would love to make a matching skirt. I think it would be so cute. But I rate this a 10 out of 10. I also made my friend a blue one. Up next, this is probably my most worn item. I was rushing on it, so I didn't do pockets. My friend actually got this material for me. I think it's so cute. But there's nothing wrong with it, so I'll rate this one a 10 out of 10 too. Okay, so these are Christmas pajamas I made. It was like a month-long project. I made 9 pants in total. I cloned everybody's favorite pair of pants and I traced everybody's hands so they had like custom pockets. It was awesome. Another 10 out of 10. So remember around like 2010, the fold-over leggings were really popular? Well, I really wanted a pair and I had this old bed sheet, so I thought I would give it a try. Nothing's really wrong with them, but I'll give them like an 8 out of 10. Next up, these waffly capri pants, I guess you'd call them. I made this and a green pair that I gifted to my mom for Christmas. I'll give them a 5 out of 10 because they're not my favorite. Last year I got these 2 Halloween blankets and they were double-sided. The other side was like that Sherpa fuzzy material that gets messed up every time you wash it. And my blanket got messed up in the wash and I really didn't want to throw it away, so I turned it into a hoodie and I actually love it. I cloned it from one of my favorite hoodies. Up next is a pair of shorts that I made for my son for Halloween. They're his favorite thing ever. He wears them all the time, but I'll give these a 10 out of 10 as well. This was my first project using a real sewing pattern. It was really frustrating at first, but it definitely taught me a lot. And it really is cute. I'm not really good at zippers yet either. And this fabric was actually a curtain in my kitchen for a year. For Halloween, I sewed everybody's Halloween costume. My son is Jack Skellington. I was Sally. My husband is Zero, and my dad is Oogie Boogie. This is a really great dress that I made. A few errors, but honestly, I don't even care. I got the pattern off of Etsy, and it took me about a week to make, but that's because I only really have time to sew at night. Now, the real error lies in the zipper. I don't know where I went wrong, but it just sits really weird. Like, there's all this extra fabric bunched up in the back, and I don't know how to fix that yet. Also, I made the dress way too big originally, so I had to take it in the back, which you could very obviously see. And the dress is double-lined, and originally there wasn't this line here, but I added it because I didn't like the way that the double-lined area was laying. I still don't know if I made a mistake doing it, but it doesn't really matter. Another huge mistake I made when I did this dress was I wasn't paying attention when I cut the skirt, and the stripes are not going the same way as the top and the sleeves. But here's one of my favorite parts. I really like the puff sleeves. I've never done a puff sleeve before, and I think it's so cute. I'll rate this a 9 out of 10. Oh goodness, this is a terrible one that never actually left my sewing room. Made it for my daughter. It's an overall skirt. I tried doing like a ruffle at the bottom and it just went terrible because I didn't have enough fabric to actually do anything. I'll rate that a 0 out of 10. This is a onesie that I tried making my daughter, and instead of adding hardware and buttons and zippers, I tried doing an open back. Rated a 3 out of 10 because it didn't actually fit her, but it's a cool idea. I made about 10 of these jar openers for Christmas. 10 out of 10, the fabric is so cute and it's actually really helpful. God, I can't believe I'm even showing this, but this is a terrible attempt at a camera bag I made for my husband. Again, this is another project that never actually left the sewing room. There's supposed to be some sort of clasp or Velcro right here, but I made the cardboard too big and it's just not working out, and I think I gave up. But I'm gonna redeem myself, okay? This is a successful purse that I made. With that same fabric, I can't think of the right words, but this was my first time adding that like puffy stuff underneath the fabric. Oh, quilting. Is it quilting? I don't know. Am I right? Am I wrong? I made this as a Christmas present for my husband's mom. And I'm not gonna lie, sewing this made me never want to sew a bag ever again. Oh my gosh, this was the worst. I hated it so much. But it ended up so cute. I double lined it, obviously. And it's a hard bottom bag. I made his dad matching shorts to her purse, and I think it's so cute. I'm actually jealous because this fabric is the cutest fabric ever. I got it from Joann's. I lined the inside with this black and gold leaf fabric that I think I got from the thrift store actually. But there's a pocket on the inside and it's just really cute. So I'll give it a 9 out of 10 because I actually hated making it. And for my final project of 2024, it's this dress. I made it for my friend for Christmas. I got the pattern off of Etsy for like $3. And it was actually super easy to follow, like 10 out of 10 would recommend. I don't know what they're called, but I'm just going to call them bell sleeves. It's got these cute belled sleeves. It's an open low back dress. And I really want to make her a light blue, like stretchy ribbed one. I think that would be so cute. And that concludes this video of everything I sewed in the year 2024. Obviously, there was a lot of bad things, but there's a few good things. Still a lot of mistakes, but I mean, it's my first year, so I'm learning, but I'm pretty proud of myself for a few things. A lot of the fabric I used was repurposed or bought on sale. Like, this is an old curtain. This whole outfit used to hang in my kitchen. I don't know if I have a picture or not, but if I do, I'll put it here. But this was actually a curtain for about a year. My favorite piece is definitely this one. Of course, there's a lot wrong with it. However, it's not that noticeable. And I just love the puff sleeves. I think I have to put this on everything I make now. I really love the puff sleeves. I definitely messed up on the zipper. I don't know if you could see it from here. The zipper is probably the worst part about this whole dress. And close for first favorite is this shirt. It's my new favorite shirt. I actually wear it a lot. This is another one of my most worn items that I've ever made. Even though the pocket is totally crooked and sideways in that center at all. But I mean, you wouldn't notice if you had your hands in your pockets. So it's cute. It's fine. It's whatever. The worst thing I made this year is the first thing I made this year. This is the first item that I made of 2024. So, the story behind the gap between the skeletons is I did not account for the fact that this isn't stretchy, and I couldn't put the skirt on because of it. So I had to rip that open, and the elastic is only on the back, but the elastic doesn't stretch because of it. It's terrible. I can't even try it on, but I'm going to repurpose it all eventually. But thank you for watching, and I hope 2025 has a lot more different items, a lot better made. And yeah.